Hello everyone, and welcome to my Smokeless image Volt review. So before trying the Volt system, I had borrowed the green smoke from my mother-in-law, and I was about to order it for myself. And I was on the website and I'm looking at the price and I'm thinking, there has to be something, there's got to be other options, there has to be something cheaper than this, and of the same or better quality. So I'm pretty good at research, and I enjoy doing it as well. So I trawled through the internet, looking at everything, looking at like forums, YouTube videos, and getting into the specs of everything as well, as much as I could understand from my complete newbie sort of point of view. And I'm still a noob, so I'm going to say noob things during this review, but I guess that's useful for people who are new to this, to have noob reviews rather than seeing how many volts something holds off charge, or how many mAh is this, or blah 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 blah. Because for me it's pretty, I'm starting to understand it a little bit, but if you don't understand electronics, it's probably going to go over your head a little bit anyway. So looking around on the internet, came across a lot of positive reviews of this system, which is the Smokeless image Volt. And I decided that I felt confident enough that I would buy a starter kit and some other batteries and the personal charging case as well. So I've been using it I was going to do a review right off the bat, but there's a learning curve, there's a bit of a learning curve with each personal vaporizer system, and they're all a little bit different. So I'm glad I left it for this couple of weeks before making my review, because I feel like now my review is a fair review, and much more positive than what I might have made straight away. I did make a video straight away, but I just thought, I don't really know what I'm talking about at this point, so I didn't put it up. Just to introduce the product, just for anyone who's watching this is their first look at what a personal vaporizer or an electronic cigarette, as they're called commercially, but really what it is an electronic nicotine vaporizer. So this is the battery part of it. This recharges. This is called a cartomizer. On some of the really crappy, overpriced electronic cigarette websites, they might call this a filter, because the kind of the size and shape and where it connects on the battery is similar to the filter on a cigarette, but it's kind of the reverse, because the cartomizer contains the nicotine, and the battery just is what powers it. So whereas on a real cigarette, an analog cigarette, this would be the bit with the tobacco in it, or the bit with the nicotine, which is what you're trying to get. So this is a black battery with a green LED, and then I've got one of Smokeless Image's dual caps attached to it. This is the short battery, which is 65 millimeters. So I'll just show you the difference with the dual cap. So it's very bright. And here's another shorty battery, which has got just a purple LED and the normal end ash cap thingy. So it's a purple one, so you can see it doesn't glow. Very bright. And this is the 65 millimeter next to the 78 millimeter. Just to see the difference in size. The bigger batteries hold a longer charge, so it's less time between recharges, and it depends on how often you're using it as to how often you have to recharge. But if you're buying a kit, you need a minimum of 2 batteries. You'll need many more than that. So but that might be what you start off with just to try. You need 2 because you need one to use while you're charging the other one. Now these batteries have like a rubberized finish, and it's amazing how tactile that is. They just feel so good holding in your hand. They're really nice. And the draw on it as well, like, is very easy and cigarette-like as well. Whereas some electronic cigarettes, you really have to like suck on them. Like the green smoke, basically the air holes are just on the end coming through here. So you've just got, you can imagine, really narrow passageway for the air to go through. So you have to go really like suck on them. Whereas this has air holes in the end. This is an automatic battery, so that means that the battery's power switches on as you draw. There's also some air holes around where the cartomizer attaches to the battery, so it's really nice, easy draw. So the batteries and the cartomizers are good. I personally, a lot of people really like the flavors that come pre-filled. I didn't really. I ended up using the blank ones, so you can buy blank ones. They're a bit more expensive than blank ones you might buy from another store, but I think they are superior to those other ones, and they've got a really nice soft rubber end bit that you can just pull out, you know, just with your fingernails really easily, so when you want to refill it. And these batteries, well, this one is a sealed one, so it doesn't have, I'll show you the other ones. This is the new ones that they're using. They're not really carrying the unsealed ones anymore. So if you can see, this one has a hole in the end, whereas this one doesn't. The holes are like on the side in here. And the point of that is that when you fill your own juice, sometimes you fill the cartomizer too full, and then you might get some juice that might drip into the battery. I mean, hopefully not, but a lot of people have killed their automatic batteries by overfilling their cartomizers. So I didn't particularly like the pre-filled ones. For me, the 555 flavor really smells a lot, which isn't very good for if you're trying to be, you know, just stealthy in your use of it. It smells and tastes like roasted nuts, which isn't very good. The Cowboy was okay. That was a reasonable cigarette flavor replacement. That was alright. From the sweet sampler, the watermelon was okay. Didn't like the vanilla. The vanilla is a very savoury flavour, and I would have preferred it to be sweet. The grape I didn't like, very artificial tasting. Chocolate was okay. Cherry I didn't like, but my partner really liked it. I found it sort of medicinal kind of tasting. But so what I've got loaded up in this is some Dakhang menthol liquid. One of the great things about the Smokeless Image Volt kit is this, the personal charging case. Inside it has like a mobile phone battery. You charge that on your computer, and then you can use that while you're on the go to charge your electronic cigarette. So what you do would be that when your battery runs out, so you've got 2 on you, you're carrying one here and one here, you're smoking, you run out, you screw it into this bit here, and it charges it while you're carrying it around in your bag or whatever. I mean, you could fit this in your pocket if you're a guy. It's pretty slimline. It's pretty convenient. You're probably going to want a case anyway, so this one charges, and it looks nice, I think, too. Basically, now I have tried Green Smoke, I've tried Smokeless Image Vault, I've tried Premium e-cigarette, and I've tried Vapor for Life, and all of them blow the green smoke out of the water, so that's not even a contender. The Premium e-cigarette is quite expensive in terms of your KR 808D-1 models. But it has some advantages. I'll cover that in another review. The Vapor for Life has a lot of bells and whistles that comes with it as well, and you know, I enjoy using those models too. The advantage of this is that I feel it's simple, it's hardy, it's reliable. This is what I carry around with me. The others are something that I use at home. It's, you know, if I had to choose out of the ones I have, that I could only have one system, I would have to choose this one. I really like it. It's easy to use. Yeah, and it's just reliable and simple, which is a good thing. So thank you for watching my review. If you're looking at buying a new mini-size personal vaporizer, or if you're looking at trying e-cigarettes for the first time, I highly recommend this system. So, you know, get some sampler packs of the cartomizers when you buy it. You may really like them. I was not a fan, but it works. The blank cartomizers are really good to fill with your own juice as well. So yeah, thumbs up, good system. Thanks for watching. Bye.